Today we are learning about Chapter 2, Lesson 1. It can be found on pages 81 through 86 in your textbook and online. Our objective today is I can find the prime factorization of numbers. Vocabulary, prime factorization. Your first question, what is the first step in factoring a number? Question 2, when you are finished with prime factorization, all of your numbers will be blank. And I'm going to leave this link right here. We're going to watch a video on that website, and there's other parts that I'll show you where you can try it for yourself. So if you do go to that link, this is what will come up, and if you click this test yourself, that's where you can practice with it. But first, we're going to watch this little clip that walks you through it.
Mia's math teacher told her she had to find the prime factorization of 60, and Mia is totally stumped. Lucky for her, she called me, and I explained to her how she can find the prime factors using a factor tree, step by step. Every composite number can be written as the product of prime factors. Let's start to find these prime factors by identifying two factors of 60. 60 ends in a 0, so we know 10 is a factor. If we use 10 as one factor, then 6 is the other factor. Now let's start the factor tree. Write 6 and 10 under 60 as two separate branches. Notice that this tree is growing upside down. Now, we need to identify the factors of the two bottom numbers on the tree. 10 and 6 are the two bottom numbers on the tree, so we'll be looking for factors of those numbers next. Let's start with 10. Identify two factors of 10. 10 has two factors, 2 and 5. Like before, use lines to show the two factors branching off 10. Let's look on the other side of the tree at 6. Identify 2 is a factor of 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. So draw a 2 and a 3 coming down from the 6. Look at the numbers on the bottom of the tree again. Do any of these numbers have factors? Remember, the goal of prime factorization is to get down to all prime numbers. 2, 3, and 5 are all prime numbers, so we are all done. 2, 2, 3, and 5 are all of the prime factors of the number 60. Write the prime factorization of 60 as 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 equals 60.
Okay, so if you do go to this link, you can then go to the watch out, and you can watch them walk you through the steps once again. And then if you click on try it, you can do it on your own.
This line of the fact.
All right, so if you look at page 81 in your textbook or online, you'll see it's just like the steps that the video talked about. It kind of breaks it down for you, and it's starting with 36. So it's walking you through these steps, writing the number on top of the tree, choosing any pair of whole numbers that are factors of 36, and then continuing to factor down your tree, and making sure that you get, at the end, the prime factors. And this check part is important too. You can work backwards. So once you get those prime factors, you multiply them and you will get back to your answer. So in this case, 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12, times 3 is 36. So it worked. All right, on page 85, your homework helper gives you a little more support too. It's just showing you that tree again and walking you through the steps. All right, so let's look back at our questions. Answer question 1 and 2, and if you're stuck on either of those, I would go back and look at this video and try some of the examples.